What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the second episode of the AnimeCast. We still haven't sat down and come up with a name. That's on us. That's on us.
That's on us.
Maybe we'll debate a little bit of names at the beginning of the podcast. We'll see how it goes.
I'm horrible at making names, bro. You're better than me at that stuff.
Listen, we got this. If anything, we got this.
A&J's anime. Oh my god. No, that was horrible. You thought that was good.
J&A's anime.
People can make up weird acronyms for
Road to Weeb Lords? I don't know.
That's too weeby for me.
That's
and I'm
too
a big
weeby?
weeb.
That's fair.
I'm a big weeb.
That's fair.
I'm a big weeb.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments what do you think a good name would be. We'll get there. We'll talk about it. Anyway, I'm your boy, Uncle Tony.
And everybody told me to say my name properly, so let me say my name properly. I'm Juan, or in English, it's John. There you go, people who are getting at me. It's not Joe. It's just everybody calls me Joe. Like, it was since childhood I had that. It was back in elementary school. The teacher would be like, Joe, like, J-Wow, and I would just be like, it's Joe.
It's just Joe. Just call me Joe.
Okay, it's Joe.
No, our friends had a field day with him when he was like, yeah my name is Joe.
Yeah.
They were like, who the fuck is Joe?
Exactly. So call me John if you want. But that would be the first time anybody ever called me John.
His name is Juan, all right?
Yeah,
if you live in Canada, you should be multicultural enough to be able to say Juan.
Yeah, Portuguese. Come on.
Portuguese, come on. There's so many of them here.
Okay, so let's jump into it. We wanted to talk about solo leveling. Oh, my soul land.
Yeah.
And I think we are, but
before
I'm gonna
that,
look at you now. I want to start by talking about these week's chapters of a couple of things.
Okay, I'm
Wait,
very down.
you don't read My Hero.
No,
People,
I'm behind.
He still does not read My Hero. Are you serious? Do you not like it? No, don't lie.
I love
don't
it.
Lie.
I do love it.
Do you?
I do love it.
Do you?
I do love it.
You don't? Because, I'm telling you, man, My Hero latest chapters have been on point. Deku, I wish it stayed. I can't spoil it for you, but and keep in mind, everybody, spoiler warnings. We talk about latest chapters. If we're caught up, we're talking about it.
Yeah, we're talking about it. So if you hear the name of the anime come up, and it's not an anime that's done yet, assume that we are talking about the most recent chapters.
Yes, 100%.
We will try and do an episode where we just kind of do synopsi of animes, what they kind of represent, spoiler free for all our new listeners. Yeah. Or new people getting involved in anime, not rather new listeners, all the new people, dipping their toes in the water per se.
No, new listeners. We will have new. Well, yes. Okay, no. I thought you were taking a shot, trying to say we're not going to have new listeners.
Most of our new listeners will probably be up to date with us.
Anime, with anime, you're right.
They'll
More of the new anime / whatever.
New anime fans, especially if we're talking about the big three or the big four. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100 big four. What would you consider big four?
For right now, I would say My Hero Academia, One Piece,
Naruto's.
Black Clover.
Black Clover. I'll put that up there. It's fire. The manga is fire.
Yeah, no, the manga is.
Oh,
fire.
You're caught up on the manga. The manga is fire.
Manga is fucking.
But the anime does the anime do it justice? I stopped watching at episode 60 or 70.
So Crunchyroll dropped the trailer yesterday about the new season of Black Clover. They were just
sponsor.
No, they're not. If they want to sponsor us, reach out, Tim Hortons. They dropped a new trailer and they were just flexing their budget. They have probably the biggest budget
because it's especially in Japan. It's popping.
It's popping, bro. It's starting to get popping.
I remember at the beginning of it, the shit talk it got. It's a Naruto / Bleach / Magi / all this.
It's a ripoff,
bro. But that's a lot of animes take it from in manga, take from others per se. Except for Oda. What? Who said that? No, he take. Does he take? I don't know.
He takes in jest, when
but
they were on
for
Zou.
Jokes.
When they were on Zou, the whole Naruto.
Yeah.
The whole Naruto banter that happens.
Even Raizu's fight scene.
Dope.
Even though it was Naruto-esque.
Yeah.
It was dope.
But you know what? Kishimoto. return the favor. You see Luffy's Jolly Roger and Naruto, and he's being or in Boruto,
it's
and
because
he's spray
those
painting.
two were popping.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're part of the original.
You think
Big
they rival?
Four.
You think they like? You think no Japanese culture? I don't know if it's like here. You think it's like very rivalry? Like fuck that guy.
I think they both had different goals in mind, and you can kind of see it with the way Naruto Shippuden happened.
Yeah.
And the way it ended, he very much so was like, all right, I wrote my story, I'm kind of done.
Yeah.
Whereas Oda knew that his story was nowhere close to being done.
Yeah.
And the biggest joke of it all was One Piece was only supposed to last 5 years. Here we are 20 years later.
There's no way. He probably does it. He has a wife, right? I think he has a wife. I'm pretty sure he has a wife. He probably does it, tells it. If he does, he probably says, yeah, 5 years. 5
years, baby.
4 more years. 3 more years. And she's like, I never see you. I've only seen you for 6 hours in the past 20 years. God.
I don't think he could have a wife. The guy has no free time.
Are you sure he doesn't have a wife? I thought he did.
Bro, he has no free time.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong. I'm probably wrong.
Well, we'll find out right now.
I don't know. I might be wrong.
We'll find out right now. But I honestly, I don't see that it would be like a rivalry kind of thing between them two. Maybe between the Naruto writer and...
my ass would definitely... Like, if I was One Piece, I'm sorry, I would run. Yo, who sold more copies this year? Like, tweeting that out. Yo, who got this?
Maybe, yeah, but like I said, maybe in like a banter way, you know? Like, if it was I wrote a manga and you wrote a manga, and one was doing better than the other, I'd be like...
Yeah, literally, we would break.
Oh, he is married since 2004.
I knew it. I knew he was, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, he is.
He has 2 daughters, too, born in 2006 and 2009.
They don't even know his name. No shot. Yo, they don't even know what he looks like. Who's dad?
They just follow One Piece, and they're like, Luffy's dad.
Yeah, literally. Jeez.
No, that would be funny. No, his company forces him to take a week off every week. Whether or not he actually takes the week off, we don't know. But assuming he does, I would hope he would spend a couple days with the fam. Yeah. At least once a week, you know?
One day?
Like yeah, Sunday, God's Day.
30 minutes? Here,
has breakfast with them, thanks his wife for the meal, and then fucks off. You know?
Literally. But you read the chapter?
One Piece?
Yeah.
Of course.
He's good. Whoa, I'm forgetting it. Am I forgetting it? No, what happened? Spoiler alert.
Zoro gets sauced and tossed.
Zoro, I am gonna fight someone. Everybody's been saying he gets sauced. He doesn't get sauced.
But for Zoro, he's getting sauced. Do you know what I mean?
He's fighting King.
And I get that. Like, I don't think he's gonna lose the fight by any means.
No. I want to see Sanji, bro. I want to see what Sanji.
King almost tossed this guy off the mountain for breaking half his mask off. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Did you like his face? Like, it looked different. Like,
he looked kind of normal,
like a normal human. Yeah,
with hair.
Like a Chad. Did he not look like a Chad?
Here's my thing, and you see it in every mainstream anime. Like, Hunter x Hunter had it, Naruto had it. A bunch of other animes have it where it's like the last of their kind of thing, you know? And they're the last of their kind because of a slaughter or a massacre or something that happens.
Oh, yeah, definitely something
so
like that.
That's definitely the story with King.
He did it.
But do you think... Could you imagine? That would be another shot at Naruto. That would be funny. But I think Shiki the Lion did it. I think originally, my theory is as follows. I think originally, King's people were the guardians of the celestial homeland. And then when Shiki went up there and beat all their asses and did all his shit...
He killed them all?
Not he killed them all, he probably killed a lot of them, and then the Celestials killed them all for failing.
Yes.
Maybe. Yes. That's like my pull it out of my ass theory.
I could see something like that.
Because he kind of reminded me a little bit of Krapiko, when you can just see half his face. I was expecting the red eye to show.
No, I just thought he looked normal.
Yeah?
What else happened? They talked about Luffy and... Kaido splitting the sky.
Yeah.
Right? Momo is going with...
Momo's learning how to fly.
Luffy is fighting him one-on-one.
Yeah.
Me and Anthony have talked about this for like I swear to you, days on end.
Fact.
Before any of this, we thought that Luffy was not fighting Kaido 1-on-1.
No chance. I thought it was either going to be
someone like Zoro. Oh,
Yamato.
now we know. I did not think he was going to go 1-on-1, and I think he's going 1-on-1. I do not think any more help. But you see, the clash, the rivalry is going, and who states that Kaido is getting tired?
Yamato
says
because the thing starts to fall.
Kaido. Yeah. Says to Kaido. Yo, I don't care how ruthless my dad would be. If my dad was Kaido, I would say Dad. I wouldn't call him Kaido. I don't care, bro.
Bro, you didn't get your ass beaten, tortured by this guy every day.
Oh, she didn't get tortured. She just didn't get fed.
Yeah, because that's not torture, you know. It's perfectly fine, perfectly normal.
I'm joking. That's where we saw Zoro's dad. 100% Zoro's dad was in there. I truly believe it was Zoro's dad. It was.
Do you think the other samurai became Who's Who?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it has anything to do with Who's Who.
I just don't think he'd be like, oh, what's your name? So. You know what I mean? Like, it's like...
Yeah.
It kind of suggests... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, could be. I think, like, Who's Who, like, he's going to be someone important, but not as big as, like, I think it's just a diversion.
Yeah.
I think... But I also... Segue, I also like how Who's Who was the one who lost... the Gum Gum no Mi fruit, and Shanks stole it from it.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Oda state that Shanks went after it on purpose, like he wanted that fruit, or did he just say he happened upon a boat? I forget. And like
I don't even think he mentions it. I don't think he justifies.
If Shanks wanted that devil fruit, there's something special about that devil fruit. If Shanks specifically went for that, maybe it's Joy Boys.
I think as much as we know about Shanks, at least maybe before he lost his arm, back with 2-armed Shanks, we don't know much. But based off his character now, he doesn't seem to act needlessly. Like, he doesn't seem to chase problems, conflicts.
So he took it on purpose.
So he had to have taken it on purpose. But if it was really that important, do you think they would have just let the man walk into the Riviera?
What do you mean?
Because Shanks walks in to talk to the elders at the Riviera.
But he sneaks in. Let's be real here. He knows. And how does he sneak in?
His Conqueror's hockey's too advanced. I feel like everyone trying to stop him would just pass the fuck out.
There's something up about it. I don't think he's bad, but there's something up. Maybe he works for the Navy.
I am more interested. Okay, so I think we're gonna get sidetracked from the main story very soon, because we're gonna be given King's background.
Yep.
Because he hasn't done that yet with any of the Beast Pirates, with the exception of Yamato. He hasn't given us that that moment where there's the villain that you start to love.
He better give us King's backstory.
I think he will. I think it's very much built up from the first mention of King until now.
Yeah, it was.
It's very much built up that he's gonna have an amazing backstory, and I'm very much looking forward to it. But another thing that really interested me was his main editor tweeted out at the beginning of the year, or Oda tweeted out at the beginning of the year, one of them, I'm not sure who, that the red-haired man was making his move this year. We are in October.
It's coming up, man.
So that means that we have
3 months.
12 chapters left in the year. 9 chapters left in the year. So is he pulling up to Wano, or are we getting sidetracked?
It could be bullshit. It could be bullshit.
It could also just be
thought that it
Oda's like perception of time is pretty
horrible.
Pretty horrible. No offense, Orochi, if this comes back to you. Yeah, no offense. We love you to death.
But
yeah. But no, his perception of time is pretty bad. He truly believes he's gonna finish One Piece in 5 years. Well, we're almost done year 1, so you're telling me you got 4 years? No.
But he said after Wano, I will write the greatest war ever seen, right?
Okay.
So you think it's gonna be right after? No, he still isn't, because every time Usopp remember all of Usopp's lies?
Yeah.
Usopp's lies, sorry?
Usopp.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why I said that. Usopp's lies?
Yeah.
All of them have come true. The only one yet is that, didn't he say he went to the...
to Alabama?
The Island of Giants? And that one hasn't. So I think maybe we'll make there still needs to be another arc before this major arc. And it's like, or is he just gonna munch it all together? Is he gonna make like, because I think it's gonna be like finding the One Piece, fighting the Marine / Emu / Blackbeard.
Do you
I
think
think
Emu's
it's all
Luffy's
gonna be
mom?
together. Yo, that would've been crazy. And remember yesterday what I told you on Instagram?
Yeah.
I said, even if it was Luffy's mom, if she's bad, Luffy is knocking her ass out.
Gum.
He doesn't care. He didn't even care who his dad was. When Garp talked about his dad being Drake, and everybody goes, "What?" And he's just like, "Oh, okay," and just literally like, gone. He doesn't care. But yeah, no.
I think the big war happens because Sabo got captured.
Yeah.
I don't see him beating Green Bull and Fujitori.
No, I don't either.
No chance.
No shot.
No chance.
You're gonna say he's out here beating 2 admirals.
No chance.
Like no. No, I don't see him beating them either.
I think he definitely got captured, and it's the biggest war is going to be Marineford round 2, and it's going to be the biggest war because they just disbanded the 7 warlords.
Be, do you think?
Marineford.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna go to. I think it has to be at. I think he's gonna find the One Piece, and I think it has to be at the final war. Is gonna be at no, not Laugh Tale. I think Laugh Tale he's gonna find out everything. Joy Boy, the Void Sentry, all that stuff. And I think the final war is gonna be in the Holy Land. Holy shit.
Really?
Yeah, because that's where Emu is. What we're gonna say? Emu is in. He's gonna be chilling in Marineford.
No, I think his encounter with Emu will be at Laugh Tale. I don't think it'll be at the Holy Land.
So you think
unless they're executing Sabo at the Holy Land.
So you think Marineford... Sorry,
I shouldn't be tapping.
You weren't tapping that hard. I would have stopped you.
Yeah.
Marineford... what was I going to say? Marineford 2, you say happens first. Blackbeard involved, you say all those...
Well, if he's writing the biggest war in anime history right after Wano... It has to relate to Sabo and the newspaper.
And
it has
for it to be the biggest war, we have to have the Luffy's fleet.
Which would happen because Luffy's pulling up to save his brother.
Fleet, the Marines.
Which is going to happen because they're trying to execute thing.
Blackbeard.
Which will happen because he wants
Shanks.
Powerful fruits.
Shanks. Revolutionary Army.
Yeah.
Now, this is the real question. We're not going to have Luffy's crew, Revolutionary Army, Shanks' crew, Blackbeard, all against the Marines. So how is this playing down? Does Shank reveal his true nature, that he's a Marine, and teams up? I'm joking.
But if I actually believed that theory for the longest time when it was going around the internet. But then when they talk about the Gum Gum no Mi being stolen, when they talk about... Oh, I didn't even check I think you're still fine.
No, I was good. I was like this.
Yeah. I didn't even... When they talk about the Gum Gum no Mi being stolen, if Shanks truly worked for... Maybe he works for the world government and not the Marines. And that's the difference?
Yeah, you're right. He could. I just don't understand how he could walk up in there and say, we need to talk. Like he's talked to them already.
Yeah.
You know what
beforehand.
I mean? Like the way it was in...
They all knew each other, kind of. Yeah.
I understand he's a famous pirate and they're the 5 stars, right? Or whatever they're called. But it was like they talked to each other before. Mm. You know what I mean?
I'm more so interested. Maybe it happened after the first Marineford War, where he pulls up and he ends it. But I doubt. I don't know. I don't know.
Anyways, let's move on.
Do you think Oda knows?
Yeah. Yo, bro, you can't write what he's written, making shit up, just going as you go. I'm gonna write this chapter this week. Oh, I know a couple chapters ahead, not years ahead.
Did you see his tweet? Because he's actually started apparently writing the war, and he's like, shout out the One Piece wiki page because it has all the abilities, everything.
Bro, because you would forget 100%, bro. There's no way you can remember. I would have to have someone. If I wrote a manga, I would have to, and it was long like that. I would have to have someone beside me that knew everything.
That was your job. That was your job. Just to know. I say character's name. You better list his devil fruit, what he can do, where he's done it, what his weaknesses are. Everything. Yeah. No. Do you think we see Smoker get stronger? Interesting.
You care about Smoker?
I feel like every time he's encountered Luffy, he's sauced Luffy. But now Luffy would sauce.
Gets sauced.
Now he'd get sauced.
That was early on. Luffy, I think Luffy... Yo, it's just proven this way. Luffy sauced... Okay, Doflamingo and him had a good fight.
Yeah.
But, like, Luffy goes into Gear 4th and sauces Doflamingo.
Yeah.
Doflamingo would have killed Smoker, no problem.
Yeah.
Like, literally sitting on him, like, just... And Luffy, even when he wasn't in Gear 4th, he was, like, Conquer's Haki battling him, like, with the kicks and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, no.
So
no
do you
shot.
think he gets stronger, or is he just, like, a dead character now, you think?
I don't know. All I know is I ain't putting Smoker against Kaido. I think Smoker becomes Kaido's smoke.
Yeah.
He becomes his smoke. He rolls a blunt. There you go. Oh. But,
Who comes to Wano, though? Someone has to pull up. I think someone still pulls up.
Yeah, I could see
I don't see Momo stopping the island. I don't see it.
You really don't think they'll do that to him?
I just...
You think Momo's going to be part of Luffy's crew, right?
I think Momo will be part of Luffy's crew, and Yamato will stay behind to be the Shogun. Because I think if Yamato joins Luffy's crew, the crew will be too strong. Which would make sense if they were going to fight the red-haired pirates.
But, like, not even just the red hair, bro. Like, maybe
Blackbeard has the shadow fruit now, too.
But like, I would say even if she joined his crew, like, you want his crew to be the strongest crew, and it's like, bro, if you're writing the biggest war ever, like, do you see the players, the hitters there, the Marines, all the admirals,
they'll pull up,
like all of them.
Yamato and the Scarabs will pull up to that war.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm saying if there's like a mini arc, like like that island where the two giants were fighting, where Zoro and them almost turned to wax, you know, on the way to Alabath. There's like a mini arc like that along the way.
Yo, do you think this is so sidetracked? I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No worries.
Before I forget. Do you think that the guy, I'm forgetting his name, from Dressrosa, the giant who has 4 giants under him in his pirate crew, where they were making a pirate crew of giants, right? He was following the footsteps of the 2 captains who fought. They had 100 giants in their crew.
Yeah.
You think he said he was gonna go
get the crew back together?
He wants to get the crew back. You think when he pulls up to Luffy, he's gonna have like 10, 15 giants?
I think he's gonna have the crew back together, and I think one of them is gonna be the giant from the Davy Back games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Because, a giant army, like, the pirate fleet, they talk about it, like, how their fleet was deadly. Because it's just 100 giants. But, like, giants are OP, but, like, Luffy literally...
Who's gonna build that ship, though? You know what I'm saying?
But also, like, Luffy one-shotted him, bro.
There's still...
Even if he's the captain, like, Luffy would literally muck all
Enel? Is that his name?
I forget.
The lightning god. They made mention to him in Wano again. They talk about the sun god, but Enel survived his encounter with Luffy. His ship survived.
Yeah.
So that means we're seeing him again soon.
He's in space, isn't he?
Is he in space?
Wasn't there like a mini series about it? Like he went to space.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
I've seen
went to the moon.
Instagram.
Finds the guy from Naruto chilling on the moon.
Enel could have been so OP if he was just
met anyone other than Luffy.
Not even just met anybody other than Luffy. Like was trained. I feel like I don't know if it's stated. I feel like he never really trained his like devil fruit or like trained anything, right? He just was not. He got an OP devil fruit and he was like naturally good. But Luffy, like I'm even if this guy goes up into the fucking moon and trains for 100 years now, Luffy sauces him. First of all, Luffy's his weakness, and Luffy has Conqueror's Haki stage 2 now, right? We would say stage 2, where he literally like he split the sky open, bro. And now he's getting.
Do you think he beats Akainu now?
Yo, controversial, because I always see this on YouTube and people talk shit. Akainu is OP. Just because he fought Whitebeard and like gets like hurt a lot, and I wouldn't know. I don't want to say loses the fight or wins the fight because people fucking might kill him.
He lost the fight. He lost the fight against
Bro,
Whitebeard.
He put 2 holes in his chest. He
lost the fight against
Who's
Whitebeard.
dead?
Plot armor saved that guy's life.
Who's dead?
Plot armor
How
saved that
save
guy's
his
life.
Who's dead? Who's dead?
Yo, Blackbeard. I give that dub to Blackbeard. I don't
You
give
give
it
that
to
dub to
Akainu.
Blackbeard?
I give that dub to Blackbeard.
Okay.
I don't give it to Akainu. Akainu got fucking earthquake skull crushed into the floor.
Can I ask you a question?
Devoured by the earth.
And now can I ask you a question? Devoured by Earth, right?
Yeah.
Anybody else takes out. How long did it take him to get back up and go to almost kill Cole?
He's made of magma though, so he got devoured by the earth and probably just swam up the magma up to the top.
You're telling me
on some Minecraft
you're
shit with
telling
a fire
me that
resist potion.
Whitebeard is not using hockey when he's adding hockey to that hit.
Bro, I'm telling you,
like there wasn't
Akainu is only that is a plot. That is the biggest plot hole. That's it.
No.
He is only alive because of plot armor. That's it.
Now
bro.
let's get at this. Let's get at this. State this. When Whitebeard, I'm not stating that Whitebeard didn't beat his ass when he hit him that hard.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking hurt. For
Absolutely.
Sure. But I want to state how strong Akainu is.
Okay.
When Whitebeard smashed him and his body was literally curving, like you thought this guy was gonna rip in half for killing Ace, right? You do not think that Whitebeard put hockey into that hit. He wouldn't have hurt him. Right? He's magma. He literally wouldn't have hurt him if he didn't put a hockey into a hit.
You're
no,
right.
Am I wrong?
You're right.
Am I wrong?
No, you're 100% right.
So he 100% put hockey into that hit. Are we not? Are we gonna say?
Yeah, sure.
Say he put hockey into that?
Okay.
And make this guy crack like a little cracker, like
Facts.
And this guy got up and went to fight more
because he was got the magma fruit.
He was gonna sauce everybody, but I'm saying he got hit with a. Let's state.
Yeah.
Whitebeard was angry. We're not gonna say that Whitebeard was angry. He just saw one of his kids die.
It just bothers me.
But
there's no way.
I'm not saying that.
There's no way he should have stood up after that. That's all I'm saying.
But yo, Oda made him stand up. So all I'm saying is and this is to everybody, give Akainu respect.
I respect him. Don't get me wrong. I respect him.
Because I ain't know who's getting up other than him.
Oda said it himself that if Akainu chased the One Piece, the series would have been done in like a year.
In a year. He literally stated, yeah.
Because he has the most offensive devil fruit.
But yet, like, this is, like, very controversial. I don't care if people get at me in the comments section. But yet, people still shit on his name. Oh, this guy sauced him. This guy, no problem. This guy sauced him.
Do you think Garp would beat him?
Old Garp?
Yeah.
You're going to get me hurt, bro. You're going to get me stabbed. No.
You don't think so?
No.
No chance? Interesting. Okay.
Old Garp, he's old, man. Like just because someone says, just because Fujitora, I'm saying the wrong name right now.
You are.
Oh my gosh. Son Goku. Just because Son Goku held his head down and Garp stated the year. I don't care. Let's get views on this podcast.
I just think that
just because he held his hand down and Garp said, "If you let me go, I'm gonna kill him," doesn't mean he can actually kill him.
But I think you're forgetting that Garp is the strongest hockey user in the entire series so far.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You think he's the strongest? When is that proven?
Listen, you have to be. You have to be to have accomplished the feats he accomplished against the strongest, against the dark fruit, the quake fruit,
you're right,
Big Mom.
you're right,
he had to have been the strongest hockey user.
You're right. Okay, I'm downplaying Garp right now.
Yeah. You forget. People forget.
I'm downplaying.
People
Garp.
sleep on this man.
Yo, I'm forgetting that. Just
because he wears a little puppy fucking hoodie, don't mean he ain't a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Him and Roger's feat I hope to God one day, just a side story, we get God's Valley written by Oda, like 20, 30 chapters on, whatever it is. I pray to God, because
that's
that
year
feat,
right there.
that feat that those two men pulled off, bruh, Whitebeard was 30-something years old. So we're going to say Whitebeard was in his prime. Look what Whitebeard did to Akainu as an old man. And I'm saying that, it was a good fight, like Akainu. But I'm saying old man Whitebeard that was on life support system, and Whitebeard in his prime rocks like Zabet, right?
Yeah.
That's who I was talking about when I said Zabet the first time.
Exactly.
Zabet has to be OP. He has to be beast top, unless he somehow tricked him. Big Mom, she was like, I think also 27, 28. I think she might have been in her 30s. Like, she was older too. I think she's old, right?
But back then she also looked like a dime piece.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? So she let's put in that little baby Big Mom destroyed Elbaf.
Yeah.
And literally were killing giants like nothing. Little 6-year-old Big Mom was doing that. Or 4-year-old Big Mom. So now we're going to take a 27-year-old Big Mom. That's Prime. Prime Big Mom. Let's say that's Prime Big Mom. I think Big Mom is OP as hell. She has been shown to just not take damage.
Yeah. And she's a fucking tank.
Yeah. Literally. Okay? Prime Big Mom. Then we have Kaido, who's 20. Look at Luffy at 16. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, Kaido's going to be beast too. And I understand that Goldie Roger had a crew and a half. But yo, these mans had to carry their weight. Like we gotta say that Roger and Garp had to put in work, bro.
Facts.
Right? And Rayleigh probably put in work. I'm not gonna deny.
Do you think Rayleigh beats Akainu?
Old man Rayleigh?
Yeah.
No.
Do you think he would have beat Kizaru? Kizaru?
In that fight?
No.
When they fought at Sabo Point?
The Arpagalago?
No. I take age into consideration. Unless we're just putting that no one ever leaves their prime. That prime is they're just always as strong as they were when they were in their younger ages. I have to take that them being older has to count for something, and I have to take that these
oh
people.
My god! I just realized how
sleep
Blackbeard took the fruit.
People sleep on.
He cut out his stomach and ate the stomach.
Whose?
Whitebeard's.
You think so?
I think so.
So he added?
I don't think it was a special knife. I think he just cut out his stomach and ate his stomach.
I don't know. I think maybe his devil fruit is the one who what did it. I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out. In a couple years, 6 years from now.
Bro, you just made me get in so much trouble with the One Piece. Especially the One Piece community. I love One Piece, but they're toxic, bro. They're
not all of us.
They hurt, man. I've read those comment sections with people who are bigger, have hundreds of thousands of followers talk about things like this, and they just get angry. No, you don't disrespect Whitebeard. You don't disrespect Garp. And you don't disrespect Goldie Roger. And I'm not disrespecting them. I know how beast they are. I just don't think people put enough respect on Akainu. When someone, the creator, states that this guy could end One Piece in a year, he has to be OP.
I just don't think he finds that last road poneglyph. I think he doesn't.
The creator stated it.
I think he forgot about the fact that we don't know where the last poneglyph is.
Bro, the creator
do you think it's in Whitebeard's village that Marco's protecting?
That could be it.
Is that why it's the biggest treasure to Whitebeard? Because that's how Goldie gets it. He gets given the last copy of it. No.
Maybe, and then Marco is the one who says you are.
You think Marco hands it to him?
Man. Maybe Whitebeard told Marco before he died, wait for the right one, and
give him this.
You're the one, cause Whitebeard one of the most dope is One Piece is real. He screams it. Oh, that's so.
Or
dope.
Do you think Oda replicated them somewhere?
Maybe.
Because Oda read all of them.
Maybe.
Do you think it's in his journal?
I think that would just be so shitty to be that way. I would love to find it, where it is.
The last one?
100%. Do you think now Whitebeard has seen
the One Piece?
Yeah. He says it's real, but he didn't say he saw it. Did he say he saw it? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I forget a lot of stuff. That's too much. Damn. Did he say he saw it? I don't think he saw it. I think he said it's real. He didn't say, or did he say I seen it?
I don't think he said he saw it, but I wouldn't doubt if he saw it.
No, I wouldn't doubt either. He was stated to be the strongest man alive, even when Goldie Roger was alive. That's why you know what? I gotta put respect on Garp's name. I do gotta put respect. because a man was stated to be the strongest man alive when Goldie Roger was alive.
Yeah, so they both got sauced by Garp. Well, I would say Goldie didn't because he's.
Well, that's where Luffy is so fucking OP from Garp and Dragon. Like, why do you think Dragon's so feared? It has to be from Garp.
Bro,
Garp's his dad.
That entire bloodline.
It's just savages. Yeah.
My favorite meme is before Son Goku retired. It's like, Garp, it's your family again, you know, and it's like all the different things happening around the One Piece world. Yeah, Ace doing this, Luffy doing this, Sabo doing this. No, it's very interesting. Because you forget that they were actually children when Garp was beating the shit out of them, tossing them into forests. Like,
but he didn't hit them hard, bro.
No, come on.
But
he embedded it with hockey, I assume.
Yeah, he did. Because Luffy states, why does your punch still hurt me when I'm rubber? And it has to be because he put hockey in it. So, anyways, what were we on? We were on Akainu and Whitebeard. So, we were saying that he put hockey into that.
Yeah, he had to. And then like you said, he's magma. If he didn't,
I give Kobe mad respect. Goes try to stop it, and Akainu's gonna
blast
him.
How do you let that guy become Fleet Admiral? You know, the Kobe's like, yo, we don't need any more casualties, fam.
On our side,
enough people have died. Can we wrap this up? What? Fuck!
Like, you gonna sympathize with these guys? And this guy was going like he was gonna get.
But can we talk about Shanks' sword? Like, this thing didn't melt, didn't break, didn't get.
Did you see Shanks' arm? Solid, bro. No little shakes. Just
boom.
Just like, yo, bro, you wanna really do this? And yo, he stopped it.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Yo, that is. Trust me, pal.
You're not that guy.
Could you imagine? You're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy. And I can't use
just like Akiyuna's like, are you? Absolutely, absolutely, I am.
But yo,
you're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
That's one of the dopest entrants ever. It's like, and then it's just like, whoever wants to fight can fight us. And it's just the Shanks crew, and you're just like, oh, shit.
How strong does his second hand have to be where the guy who can move at the speed of light puts his hands up when he points a gun at him?
I think that's his whole thing. That's his whole, like...
Yeah.
I think that's his whole, Kizaru's whole thing is, like the foolish, like, you know, like...
Yeah.
Like, type thing, like... How do I say it? Like, he's a goofy character, I feel like. But he's also OP. Like, I think that was his whole thing. Like, oh... Like, I'm not saying he's not, like, taking him serious. He definitely is. But that's his whole, like quality, you know, like being goofy, like, oh.
That's fair.
But yo,
he moves the fastest, but he talks the slowest. Yeah.
Do you think he was actually afraid of oh my god, how am I forgetting? Ben Beckman's.
Yeah.
So you think Ben Beckman could do damage with that gun?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think also Luffy, Usopp's dad could have done damage.
You think they put hockey into it, and then or it's like a sea stone bullet.
Oh, maybe that'd be cool. Sea prism stone bullets.
Like a
that'd be dope.
Bullet, and also influence with hockey poured into it, so it does double the damage. Damn. I can see that.
Do you think Usopp gets to meet his dad, or do you think he dies before he meets his dad?
He meets his dad.
Okay.
You think Usopp dies? You really heavy into that.
I do, because if all his lies come true, he says, I'm going to die a great warrior of the sea. A brave warrior of the sea.
You're right.
So, like, does he die a brave warrior before he meets his dad?
Like, thinking about that would be a sad death. Like, oh my god, that would be sad.
Yeah, no, I think I would cry more than I did when Mary died.
Oh, 100% I would cry. That would be a sad death. But he goes out like a G.
Like
not,
how he
not
has
like
to.
Scared or anything.
No, he has to. It has to be like, this, like the most boss ass thing. Yeah.
Like, you know, like or you think like
he holds back Blackbeard on his own, and that's why he dies.
Or you see like everything's over and Emu appears and Emu just shits on him, just like one shots him, and he's just there and Luffy's like, what who is fuck? This?
Yeah, that would
and it's just like Usopp was just like...
That's how Shanks' betrayal is revealed. Usopp's dad kills him.
No.
Could you imagine?
Just like shoots him. Poof. That would be crazy.
That would be fucked up. That would turn the world. That would turn the One Piece community upside down.
Yeah,
Shanks would go from the most
loved
character.
created.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that would be the greatest. Like you know me,
I love shit like that.
And just jokes. Like to me, that would be the greatest not practical, but like joke ever. The fact that Shanks has had the least amount of, like Itachi, the least amount of screen time. And is the most loved. Everybody's like, this guy's a boss. He's so good. He loves Luffy. And turns out that he just played Luffy.
Yeah.
Was like part of the Marines. Wants to kill Luffy. Everybody be like, what just happened? I think people would be. I think like no one can understand the beauty in that though. I think the community would hate. One Piece would go from one of the most loved to one of the most hated animes / mangas.
I think it would be like that for a little bit. You're right, absolutely, for a year or two until people's feelings got over it.
I absolutely hate this manga now.
I
wouldn't hate it. I would love it even more.
Facts. I watched The Departed for the first time, the movie with the Boston cops.
Yeah.
And I thought that ending was fucking nuts, bro. I thought that ending was a madness.
Wait, Departed. What's it about?
It's the one with Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio.
I've never watched it.
It is so good. Go home and watch it. I know it's an anime podcast. We're talking about a real life movie, but
we can talk about
that fucking ending was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
No, I'll watch it. I will. But we've been talking about One Piece.
Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about Soul Land today, but
oh my
it's all right. The Chinese mangas, we're coming for you. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay, that's enough One Piece talk. Let's see, what else? You read Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, I haven't started reading it yet either.
I
don't know what chapter to start on. I'm too lazy to do the research.
I think this week was Black Clover. No, Black Clover didn't come out. It was Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero, and One Piece that really came out.
Yeah, Black Clover didn't
come out. Solo
this
Leveling
week.
Didn't come out either. He was sick, but it's supposed to start.
Was it he was sick, or they're taking the break again?
No, he was ill. Like it just said he was ill. But he's back.
Can y'all stop getting sick, please? Like, you can't create masterpieces and then go get sick like this, all right?
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Fuck.
He's back though. He's back. I think this week it's back. So that's good.
You guys have solo leveling will probably be done by the end of the year.
Thank God.
I think.
Thank God. I'm gonna keep reading, but I'm gonna keep reading Soul Land because that's good. Yesterday it's just my problem is I get home and I don't want to start reading because then I'll be up till like midnight.
Yeah.
You know, or like even like if I get home, I go hang out with friends. Get home after I start reading, time just flies.
That happened to me with Slime last night. I started reading at like 12.
Reading what? Rereading?
Slime. The time I got reincarnated.
Light novel.
The light novel.
Oh, okay, you confused me. I was like,
yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was reading the light novel, and I started at probably like around 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
1 o'clock. I started reading. I stopped reading. I looked at the time. It was 5 in the morning. I was like, shit. I have to take my grandpa to get his blood work in 4.5 hours. I'm a freaking idiot.
5 in the morning,
bro.
You were going to sleep. I was getting up.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All I'm gonna say is the time I got reincarnated as a slime.
It's good, isn't it?
It's gonna take probably at least a year for the manga to get to the
part
that I just read, because it only comes out monthly. January it'll start. The arc that I just finished reading will start in January, because he just did Diablo introducing himself to the king. So next month's chapter is gonna be the king and his council, the king's decision, and then that kind of stuff.
I have to read the latest.
Then December is gonna be how they're gonna proceed.
Okay.
And then January will be the start of that next big fight.
I have to read the latest chapter.
All I'm saying is Diablo is still one of my favorite characters.
You love him.
I love him, bro. And after reading the light novel, I just love him even more. Like, there's just a scene where he's communicating with Sir Rimuru across like the country, and he's telling him, he's like explaining something to him, and he's like, "May I?" And Rimuru's like, "Yeah, fuck him up." And Diablo's like, "Oh, thank you, my liege." And I'm like, "Oh, these poor fuckers, bro. These poor fuckers have no idea what's about to happen to him."
It's really good. You know what that reminds me of? Yesterday I was watching clips of, and I don't know why I got so into it. Overlord. I was watching clips. That's a good one. I just love how OP they are.
Yeah,
they just shit on everybody.
Osmond Ghoul, fucking
They just shit on everybody. Even his whole crew just shits on everybody. I love it. I want to see where they're gonna take it though. Like if
is Overlord a manga or is it strictly an anime?
I don't know. Light novel?
Maybe. Is it? I don't know the light novel to my list of light novels, please.
I don't know. Maybe it might be a light.
I've been reading so much. I feel like a child again.
It might be a light novel.
I'm gonna double check.
With you.
I will double check. All right, let's get on topic for what we're supposed to be talking about today. Even though we're probably like 37 minutes into the podcast.
Oh, we're deep in 30, probably even more.
Let's do a little check.
Check.
45 minutes in, and we didn't talk about the original topic for today.
Well,
would you like a Sprite or a water?
I'm okay. Episode 3, we can start talking about it, and episode 3 can lead into it. To be honest, I'm at chapter 113 right now. There's 280. He's
284.
284.
The fourth, a new chapter came out on October 1st. I haven't read it yet. I'm so excited.
Anthony is caught up, basically.
Yeah.
Caught up. So
something interesting to divulge. The manga and the light novel are different right now where I'm at.
Really?
So it gets to a point you're probably like 60 chapters away from the start of that arc. Or no, it's 280. So you're like 80 chapters away from the start of the arc that I'm on. But there's a point where they have like 7 different tests that they have to do. And they just started the second test in the manga. The second test in the light novel is completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different. And I was like, what the fuck?
Is it better, light novel?
I personally enjoy the current manga chapter. But I was reading the light novel one and it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
I think they're both super cool. I'm interested to see if they just add a extra test.
Oh, sure.
To the stuff.
Yeah.
But I kind of like the direction the manga's taking, but I also really like the direction. I also kind of like the direction that the light novel is taking.
So it's good. 2 good ones. That's good. At least they're not fucking it up.
If they remerge after that, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
You think they might keep
going separate?
Yeah.
No, because they just reading the titles of what the chapters are. It makes sense that those would be the next tests in this one.
Oh, okay.
In the manga, unless the second test ends differently than how I picture it ending in the manga.
Oh, okay, I see.
So it's very interesting. Definitely Solnan takes a turn for the best, I think.
Really?
Yeah, you're very close to where it starts.
I feel like I am very
that
close.
turn.
I feel like I am like really close.
Yeah.
Like this arc seems like it's gonna be OP.
Yeah, because he hasn't gone home yet, right?
No. Yeah. Wait. What do you mean? No, he goes home with his thing.
No.
He goes home with his girl.
Then he hasn't gone home yet.
No, they're at the island, Rock Sword Island.
Right?
They just passed. So they did the tournament with all the schools, and now they're going to the second part of the tournament. That's where they're heading to. The second part of the tournament is where they're heading to right now.
Those fights that you're about to watch or about to read,
because these people are supposed to be OP.
Madness.
Fighting.
And what?
Not OP, but just strong in terms of them.
Yeah.
We've seen OP characters.
Oh. You ain't seen shit yet.
His dad's OP.
You ain't seen shit yet.
We didn't see his dad fight, but dad is supposed to be
soon.
OP.
Coming soon.
Really?
Coming soon to a manga near you. Bro, if this wasn't fan translated, I would probably have all the volumes up there already. But it's fan translated, so the print is only Chinese and I can't find it. I'm going to ask one of my buddies, who's on the 3 Wise Guys podcast. Check them out on Spotify. His name is Luke. Next time he goes home to see if he can find them for me and just bring them. Even if they're an original print, I'll take it. I don't care.
You don't care. You just want it.
I just want it, bro. Like, fuck, man. When I tell you I had a 12-hour total flight from Canada to Germany to Lebanon, maybe like 15 hours actually total. And I didn't even notice the time.
100%. That would be a good time.
Didn't even notice the time. I was like reading, and please fasten your seatbelts for takeoff. and I was reading. Food came by. I didn't eat because I hate airplane food. But I was drinking. I was drinking the whole time. And then all of a sudden, I just hear, "Please fasten your seatbelt for landing." And it was the long flight. And I'm like, "Already? All right. I love this shit. Already we landing?"
And you probably almost finished it then, just reading through.
Facts. I had to double read, sometimes triple read, because like I had something going in my ears in the background.
Really?
I'm weird like that. I like a little bit of background noise.
I can't do that.
I just didn't want to hear the babies crying, so I needed something playing in my ears.
I understand now.
And then I would focus up at the movie for a little bit, come back down and read. But time flew. It was fantastic. That's also actually funny enough. That trip was also where I discovered solo leveling, which we were talking about earlier.
That's good. We're waiting for our 3rd volume.
Yeah, it comes out this month. It'll ship this month, hopefully.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm literally, when it says out for delivery, I'm going to sit on my front lawn. Like, look at this camera. Look at this shit. The guy threw the books when he delivered them. Now look at this.
Horrible.
My corners are fucked up.
Yeah, both of ours.
I'm so fucking pissed.
This guy's going to get into a fight with an Amazon
delivery guy. It says fragile! It says fragile in the comments!
No, literally, man. That was so annoying.
But honestly, though, to the publisher, the fuck are you doing, bro? Why aren't they plastic wrapped?
Yes.
Like, what are you doing?
Yes.
I get it. Environmentalism, sure.
Crazy how they only have two, like
English versions.
Translated. It's going on the 3rd one. And, like, if you read the 2nd one, I think the 2nd one was only on chapter, like, 15, 20. Not even, because it goes so... like, each chapter is so long, right?
Oh, yeah, this is when he enters the demon castle.
The demon castle, and that's, like, chapter 20, chapter 30, maybe. And we're at, what are we at right now? 184?
Yeah, something like that.
Something along that.
Oh, the amount of problems this scene right here causes him.
Oh, my God, yeah. It's a good book, man. I love looking how he was.
Look at this. Like, I just always, every time I see it, the art style is just so amazing. Incredible.
And I love seeing how, like, he was early on. Like, how, like, he looked and how different he looks later on.
Yeah.
It's crazy
Madness.
To see.
Okay. Let's get back on topic here. Soul Land.
You want to start from where? The beginning?
Let's start from the very beginning.
When the world's a cool concept, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Really cool. Like how the power levels work, all that stuff.
What spirit would you want as your spirit? The only one we will remove is the hammer because I feel like that's a cop out.
I was gonna say the hammer.
Yeah.
If I had to pick a spirit,
out of all the ones you've encountered so far,
the one where he's like the blue dragon or whatever.
The lightning dragon.
The lightning dragon. Yeah. That one could be cool because when you fully transform, if you get to level like 90, 99, like you get up there, bro. That fully transform must be OP, man. Mm-hmm. That dragon must be OP. I wouldn't mind that one. Let's see.
Have you seen Ron's uncle's fight yet?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't. He seems OP too.
Yeah, the sword.
Because they don't age. Guy. You don't age once you reach a certain level,
thing.
Right?
Yeah.
You stop aging. You go back.
You
to
can
your time.
stop aging. You can. Yeah.
If you want. Oh really? Because there's the poison guy. He's pretty cool too.
Yeah, the poison guy's pretty dope.
He stopped aging, and
he's very smart. He's very smart.
But you taking they're all scared.
Old monster.
Dad. They're all shook of his dad.
Of Tang Sun's dad? Yeah.
Tang Sun. Like, they're all shook.
All I'm saying is when your main character starts off in a no-name village, you know shit's about to go fucking crazy.
That's so true. Just a no-name village. Just fucking, that's when you know, like...
When he grew up in the boonies, you know?
And it's especially, like, royalty is supposed to be powerful, and it's like, oh...
I think once they explain truly the backstory of... Chao Tong, the bunny girl.
Yes,
the rabbit girl.
She's cool too. I like.
Once they tell you her true backstory,
because she gets OP.
You will understand why she was saucing him the entire part of the book. Why she's stronger than him, because it's like When I was reading it, that was the one thing I never understood.
Yeah,
I'm like,
she's
how
always
is she
on the same level.
Yeah,
as him.
how is she always saucing tanks? Like, what is going on here?
I think if they fought serious though, they never really.
Where
fought.
you are right now in the manga, she would beat the living shit out of him.
Really?
Yeah. And you'll find out why very soon.
I thought she would get whooped by him.
No, she would beat the living shit out of him right now.
Who is she?
Keep reading.
It's not a bunny, is she? She's not a bunny.
Well, something like that. She is a bunny, technically.
She's a goddess or something.
Like a goddess?
Well, look at his boy, the lion. I'm sorry, I know none of
the white
their
tiger.
Names. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce.
No,
them.
it's a Chinese one too, so their names are actually kind of hard.
They're so hard. I'm sorry.
With the exception of Oscar.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Oscar was
Thank
dope.
you for giving us Oscar.
Oscar was dope, yeah. I like Oscar, especially with Ron.
Yeah.
Ron's
Wrong.
or something.
Yeah, you can't say Ron.
Oh, that would be dope if someone gets to this part. Oh God, that's bad. Wrong. It's something like that. But like their whole chemistry, how he was writing and then growing the beard out again because she left. But then she comes back because she catches feelings for him. She's caught feelings for him.
Again, also, have they told you why?
She caught feelings for him.
Why they distance themselves yet?
Them, yes, because two support classes she can't get with another support class type thing, right?
Yeah, but have they explained the exception to that rule?
If they beat a titled
Dolo, yeah.
Title. And title Dolo is level 80 or 90?
It's the sword uncle. They would have to beat the sword uncle in a fight.
The uncle who teleports.
Yes. Or the other uncle. They're both titled
I've never
Dolos.
met the other uncle.
Oh, you've only met one.
I've only met one.
Yeah.
And my dad. So, okay, but they're level 80 or 90.
Yeah, they're
80 to 90.
80
right?
to 90.
And then 90 to 100 is what is it called again? It starts with a D2, and that's what Tang Sen's dad is.
And the princess is.
Princess.
Well, sorry, the supreme pontiff or whatever.
Yeah.
She's
emperor.
Almost there. Yeah.
Not the emperor.
The goddess.
Yeah.
The spirit hall's goddess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like OP too.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you guys, Soul Land. I'm gonna put it at the end of the video again. Please don't watch the terrible CGI version anime. Read the manga. It's so much better. But yeah, phenomenal manga. Definitely should check it out.
Well,
what did you think of the Shrek Academy welcoming exam?
Where they had to do the different tests, and then he ends up fighting
the instructor, the bear guy.
Yeah, the bear guy. I thought it was dope, and I love how his dad comes at the end and just beats the fuck out of him because he gets serious because he hurts his girl. But no, I thought it was dope. I thought all the tests were dope. The first test they didn't have to do. The first test with no age. About your age. If you're a certain age and certain level in order to enter the but I love that whole like academy, how we only accept monsters here. So they're actually like what you people need to realize when they read it, like when you get to their academy, like everybody who's in that academy is actually really strong, man. They're really strong. Like you find people that are stronger than them, but the reason why they're stronger is because they're older. People forget that they're like 14, 13 years old, and they're fighting 18-year-olds,
and
19, 20-year-olds.
Types too, right?
Yes.
Like when you first encounter Oscar and you first encounter Rong,
she's OP, man.
She is. Her powers are dope, but you will sleep on them because they're just auxiliaries. You'll think, what are these guys doing? But
when they're in a crew, it's just...
oh my goodness.
Like if that crew sticks together and goes on adventures together, what are you going to do? 30% defense, 30% this,
All I'm going to say is... Oscar's smart. Oscar's very smart. There's a time skip coming up.
Really?
And when that time skip happens, madness.
Really?
Actual madness.
I'm guessing they lose. That's why they lose.
I'm not gonna spoil anything. But you just read.
I'm gonna read, yeah. But what was I gonna say? I always knew Oscar was really smart.
Yeah.
I always knew that. And I was gonna say something about it. Oh my God, what was I gonna say? How did I blink out just now? That's sad.
What do you think of Fatty?
Fatty's funny too, especially when he turns into the good-looking version.
Oh, okay, that's happened already.
That's so funny, and it's so funny how he still all he cares about is food.
Yeah.
He just doesn't care about anything else. But I think I remember what I was gonna say. When we did first introduce him to Oscar, I did think I was like, he's not really
tofu.
He's not. But then I started noticing where it can go and how the Academy always talks about him he's a something prodigy, special. Man. Yeah. He's a prodigy,
because food auxiliaries are very so rare hard to
level up.
Yeah.
Not just that, level up because they end up being useless most of the time, right?
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Now I remember. Why do you think talking about support, people who think support are weak in this support is everything in this manga.
Yeah.
It literally
in most video games too.
It is literally
most
everything.
Team-based activities.
Why do you think the whole first part of the tournament where I'm at, they did not use Wrong or whatever her name is and Oscar? They did not use it because they wanted to keep their powers secret. Literally, that was their whole strategy going in. The teacher said, "We're not using you guys. We have other participants who's part of the academy now because they're in the different, right? The girl gave the academy to them, because she's in love. But remember, they have not been used yet. Now the main tournament's coming up, the second part of it where they went to the sword-looking rock. That where it's gonna be OP. Now I think
have they been to the market and stuff? Has that thing happened?
They just went to the market.
So Oscar's super famous already?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. They went to the market, and people try to find information about them, and they were talking to Fatty. But Fatty, I think he's kind of messing up, but he doesn't realize he's messing up.
Yeah.
Right. But. No, yeah, support is huge, and I realized that.
No, they do such a good job at it too. It's written so well, the art style evolved so beautifully. So think of the first 20 chapters that you read, and then think of where it's at right now.
Yeah,
and it only gets better. It only gets better.
Good. The art is good already. At first, if you want to read it and you look at the art and you're like, oh, what is this? 15 chapters in the art. It's just how it starts because I guess it started off a while ago.
Absolutely.
So the art style was a little bit older, but 15, 20 chapters and it already improves drastically. No problem. But I didn't realize how Tang-san's how his wheat was gonna be actually come so OP.
The bluegrass.
Yeah. And how he his spear bone, I think it's called, is pretty OP too.
Yes.
And now it's even stronger because he got soaked in.
Have they explained why it gets stronger or how it gets stronger yet?
It got stronger because of the poison. He went into the poison.
Okay, so it's like another anime that has something kind of similar, where it's every time it gets broken off, it regrows stronger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't explained that.
Okay. Sorry about spoiling.
No, it's okay.
But it's not too major. But it's just super dope. The
wheatgrass to me is kind of I picture as spider grass, a spider web.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Has he done that move yet?
With what the 10,000 year spirit?
Yeah.
Does he have that move yet with the black where he goes all dark emo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that he's done.
Okay.
He's done that multiple times now. And he literally it's fireproof, so people try burning it, can't burn it.
Wait till after this tournament.
He has a 10,000-year-old spirit when he shouldn't even be able to yet.
Yeah.
It's should be impossible, but he was able to absorb it. So that was pretty dope.
You wait, bro. I'm telling you, this manga is incredible. It's my second favorite of all time. I gotta give it to Oda, still number one, because of his consistency. If Soul Land was coming out weekly, I think it would be my favorite of all time.
Yeah, I think
I have to wait a month and a half for every chapter. No, thank you.
Yeah, it's really long.
I would go subscribe to the Patreon, but I don't give a shit about any of the other mangas they translate except for Soul Land. So I don't want to go and subscribe and like not even get a chapter a month.
Yeah. That's the problem. It just takes so long, man. That's why when I know I caught up, I'm just gonna be so bummy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of dreading reading it.
Take your time.
Because I'm just like,
take your time, enjoy it. By then the podcast will grow a little bit. Yeah. And we'll have a viewer base worth talking to them about it.
Yeah. You have to, you know what you have to start reading or watching?
Tokyo Revengers?
You have to start.
All right. I'm going to start tonight. You heard it here. If we come on the podcast next week and Juan asks me about the first season of Tokyo Revengers and I have no answers, he's going to get to slap me in the face.
Honestly, even just reading it might be better. Like, the manga is so good, man.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe watch the first season and then I hope it hooks you to where, like, then you'll start reading it. Because I don't know if the first season does it justice. I think it will hook you, but if it doesn't, if you're not vibing with it like that, just start reading. Because what happened was I started by watching the anime, and they only had like 2-3 episodes out, and I watched. I was like, oh, this is good. Does it have a manga? And I went to manga. There's like 100 and something chapters. So I'm like, oh, so I just started going in on it. Yeah, I literally started going in on it, and then like I still watch the anime. I'm actually just the season finale happened like 2-3 weeks ago, but I haven't watched it because I just know what's gonna happen. But I am gonna watch it. But the manga is so good, and the latest chapter will break your heart.
Oh, yeah?
Literally.
Is it the first time it makes you cry?
Break your heart. No.
Okay. The second time?
No.
Wow.
Third.
Okay. Not bad.
Third. Dude, man, it's so good.
Okay.
Like, especially with the scenes where it's like shit's going down. You're just like, oh, shit. And trust me, there's consequences, bro. Like, if you think there's no consequences, because the concept of him going back in time, right, to fix something that's happening in the future, right, that's the concept.
Does it show you how his actions are affecting the future?
Yes.
Okay.
Completely.
Cool.
Because he goes back to the future because he thinks he fixed it. And then
it's
something...
just more fucked up?
No. And then something... Like, sometimes... like... That does happen where it's like, holy shit, this future is more fucked up. But then there's some futures like, oh, this future might be good. But then it's like, no, it's not. But like, then it's like, oh, this future is good. But then it's like, no, it's not. And trust me, like, there's consequences to your action. The main part, like, you'll be, because you're going to think at first like, oh, there's no consequences here. And then you're going to realize, oh, no, there is, bro. Like people die. Yeah. It's that simple. Like, you think people won't because at first you're like, oh, plot armor, like he'll just go back in the past, but it's like, no, like he can only go back to 12 or 13 years to the day he came back on. Okay. So you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So he goes back on the 13th of whatever 2010. You know?
Yeah.
He comes back to the future at the same day 2023 or whatever it is, you know?
Interesting.
And then if he's in the future for a day and he goes back to
the
2010 the 14th, you know what I mean? Type deal. They'll explain it, but it's really good, man.
So can he go back further than he went back?
Like, there's a rule. You'll see
like,
what
can
the
he go
rule
back
is.
another 12 years?
No.
From that day?
No. Okay. He can't. He can't really control it.
Yeah.
The way he goes back and forth is he shakes his girl's little brother's hand.
Okay.
And that's what makes him go to the future.
So is there gonna be a future or a past where that little brother dies and then he's fucking stuck?
No, there hasn't been yet.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but you'll see.
I would imagine like this. Protect this fucking guy at all costs.
You'll see, and I think you're really gonna like Mikey. Everybody likes Mikey, the invincible Mikey. He's the leader of their gang. He's
Is that the blonde-haired guy?
Yeah, Mikey. He's everywhere over Instagram.
Nice.
Like when if you have an anime page, like he should be on it, and you're gonna love. Oh my God, how am I forgetting his name? Dracon or Dracon. You're gonna love him. It's second in command. Nice. You're gonna love him, bro.
And then who's our main character? Just a foot soldier?
He ends up becoming stronger.
Yeah.
He ends up sorry. This is not a spoiler, but I'm going to tell you because I know you might get angry at this. He's not really strong.
Okay.
He's never going to be really strong. That's not what he is. He just never gives up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He can be getting his ass
so he's
beat.
like
And there's no powers.
There's
no powers. It's straight fist fights.
Okay.
You know, it's like gangs. Like, if a gang were to meet up and, like, scrap another gang.
But it's fist fights. There's no weapons.
Yes, there is weapons sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes people bring bats.
Pussies?
Yeah. You know, like weapons.
Have you watched Baki?
No.
So if you do decide to get into Baki, I will say start with Baki the Grappler.
Okay.
And not the Netflix version.
Really?
Because watching Baki the Grappler first makes the Netflix version that much better. And it's like I started with the Netflix version. I watched it for a little bit. I was like, what is this is so confusing, like
and then you
what the fuck is this shit? And then I saw that there was Baki the Grappler and it was all over YouTube for free. So I watched that.
And then you're like,
oh. And I was like, oh, let me try watching the Netflix version again. And I did, and I was like, holy shit.
Really?
This is a good show.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try.
No, it's if you like fighting.
I haven't really.
If you like fighting animes, definitely go Baki the Grappler into the Netflix version of Baki.
I've never really got into like those sports type.
Really?
Like even the basketball one.
Kiriko no Basket. You haven't seen it?
They're popular, man.
Kiriko no Basket. Fuck. Flames, bro.
Really?
Flames.
I don't know why I've never.
Haiku. Flames.
I heard they're fire. Like I'm not like
Diamond no Ace or Ace no Diamond.
Yeah, I'm not shitting on them at all. I've just never watched them, but I heard they're fire. Like everybody likes them. They're popular.
I think the longest running anime of all time is Ippo the Boxer.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I believe so. I think it is longer than One Piece.
How many people is he gonna box?
It gets weird. Like there's an iteration of it where he's half human, half robot.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's just.
I only watched like the first 100 so episodes.
Yeah, and then it's not like One Piece. It can't keep going, eh? I'm joking. Well, it's been going. If it's the longest running, then it means it has to be.
Oh no, this
popular.
is only 76. What the hell? Someone was telling me about it.
Isn't it called something detective? Thought it was like a detective anime. That's the longest running one. I know it's not One Piece. I don't think it's One Piece.
It's not. It's actually some chick flick.
Really?
Saze-san.
Really?
7,701 episodes.
Really? I thought One Piece has more than that, though.
7,000 episodes?
Oh, I thought you said 700. I thought, never mind. 7,000.
It's been coming out since 1969.
Holy shit. Imagine watching that from the start and you're like, I just want it to end.
Oh, it's one of these ones. That's why.
Oh, okay. It's like, hi, kids.
It's like Peppa the Pig. Yeah.
Do you like violence? Holy shoot. No. But, yeah, you have to watch, you have to watch it. And I have to
Detective Conan is at 976. That's the one you were thinking of.
Yes, that's right.
One Piece is at 935.
Yes, I knew there's one. That one was longer than.
Crayon Shin-chan from 1992.
Holy shit! Oh, sorry. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, I'll keep when we come next. Do the third podcast episode. I'll be more deeper into Soul Land. So
we can talk about it when it gets like good.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna try and read a whole bunch of chapters, but what do you think? How long we've been running for? Probably an hour. An hour and a half? No,
maybe hour 10, hour 5. That's irrelevant though. That's irrelevant. We got probably an hour and 30 in the battery total, so we're good for now.
Really?
That's a big thing. I don't think this camera has the power cord.
Oh,
so it's just running off its battery.
You have to charge it. How long of battery life does it have?
Like I said, like an hour 30.
Oh, really?
Hour 38, hour 42.
That sounds...
That's about right for cameras.
Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. Especially since it doesn't have a plug where you can keep it going.
No, but it's definitely been a very enlightening conversation. After my editing, the One Piece fans are gonna want to kill you.
Oh, 100%. I wasn't talking shit. I wasn't saying that.
Apologize to them right now.
I'm sorry.
Look at the camera and give a sincere apology.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. I wasn't saying that it was gonna, like,
it's okay. It's okay.
Be fucking...
It's okay.
He's gonna shit on everybody.
You're canceled.
I'm canceled.
Your opinion's about to be canceled. Especially when we start posting on TikTok.
Yes.
It's done. I'm clipping. I'm clipping segments of it.
It's gonna become huge just so people can shit on me. You fucking don't know shit.
It's gonna go viral and they're gonna be like, yo, fuck this Joe guy, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck Joe. You know, that's what it's gonna be.
Fuck, man. I walked into it.
I baited you into it. Yeah, you fell for my trap.
You did. 100%. I wasn't saying... I'm just saying he's strong. I'm just saying he's stronger than people think.
I think everyone recognizes how strong he is, but it's like in real life. When you hate someone, you don't want to give them any credit.
That's
you know
exactly
what I mean? Like, Akiyunu is a bitch, bro. He's a baby back bitch. That's all it is. That's all there is to it.
Why?
He's just a little bitch, bro.
What did he do? He hit Ace from behind. He's a bitch. I admit it.
I mean, Ace jumped in the way, you know, so...
Yeah, but he was going to hit Luffy from behind.
Yeah, fair enough.
Luffy was on the floor. And
looking down.
But at the end of the day, like the One Piece world says, I'm just saying, Luffy says, so? Like, I forget what it was when someone talked about fighting fair. They're like, we're pirates, man.
He's not a pirate.
But still, you got to fight with the same rules against a pirate.
I think the most interesting part... Sorry that we were back on One Piece. The most interesting part about One Piece is the different definitions of justice that are 100%. Found within the military,
within pirates,
within the Marines, within the world government, within the pirates, within the fishermen.
Yep.
Like just this idea of different justice. And it kind of reflects our actual world. Different countries operate in different ways.
Well, that's the thing, right? And that's the whole thing about the world. Like Doflamingo says, there's gonna remember Doflamingo's big speech in jail.
Yeah.
That's a dope speech where he talks about how whoever wins this war
is justice.
Yeah. Becomes like there are who's right, who's wrong, who knows who's right or wrong, who's good, who's bad. Yeah. No one knows. Who's justified? Well, but I'll tell you this: whoever wins the war will be justice. Will be the right. Will be in the right because that's the only opinion that's gonna matter at the end of the day.
I think even in real life you see it too, where the victor writes history.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Like think of
to the victor goes the spoils.
Think of how different history would be if the Nazis had won World War II.
Yeah, it would be horrible at the end of the day, but it would be like what it is. Like that would be considered the
true history of the world,
right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that is like I said, victory go to the victors go the spoils, and the biggest spoil isn't the sense of money, land, all this stuff. The biggest spoil is history. Because at the end of the day, you're in power. You're the one who's right. Yeah. You're the one who's right, and it's gonna go down like that. Whenever someone wins a war, it goes down. Okay, maybe later on, like people will be like, yeah, they were kind of in the wrong, but it doesn't matter at the moment, at that time.
Well, I still own the power. You ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah. We are right at the end of the day.
100%.
Right? And that's what happened in the One Piece world, the Void Century. I guarantee you, the nations, the 37 is it nations, they won the war against that empire.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They won that war at the end of the day, right?
Like right after the Void Century, you mean?
Yeah. You know, and the Void Century happened. No one wanted to know the history of the Void Century. They are the one who wrote justice there, right?
I think it would have been funny, just as a joke, when that episode comes out in the tavern, where Rayleigh's like, do you want to know what it says? Do you want to know what the One Piece is? If they just said yes, and then just said the end, I think that would have been hilarious.
What the fuck's going on?
Continued the story, obviously, the next week after that.
That would have been dangerous. People would have fucking...
No, I think people would have actually... I think there's some people who would have probably taken their life.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. I'm not joking.
Yeah. I actually wonder that. I wish there was a way to conduct a survey to see. It's like, are you still alive because you're waiting for One Piece, you depressed motherfucker? Yeah, you are, aren't you? You need to see Luffy become Pirate King first, huh?
Fuck, man. Ugh. But tomorrow, next episode we can talk.
Soul Land, Naruto.
Soul Land. We can get into soul leveling too.
Oh yeah, no, we could. I honestly want to give Solo a whole hour because I could talk about that manga forever. Yes. Sung Jin-woo, incredible. Yes. So well written, so well illustrated. Like, you get me horny thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
And tomorrow is the newest chapter.
Yes, if one comes out.
I think it should be. They say it is. So we will see.
Yeah.
But anyways, what do you think? You want to wrap it up or keep going?
I think we're. This is a good second episode.
Yeah.
It's a good second episode. It's basically a One Piece Soul Land.
And maybe on episode 3 we'll have a name. We'll see. We'll try and figure one out.
Yo, comment one down below. Shout one out right now, off the top of your head.
I already told you in the beginning, I'm horrible with names.
Do it right now. If Rimuru could come up with the octagram, you can come up with something.
Yeah, but Rimuru is good at names, and he had a lot more time than just 30 seconds to come up with it. It was the author who came up with it.
Oh yeah? Okay, well, you've had an hour.
It isn't real. I wasn't thinking about it.
How dare you?
I was just about to steal a name. I've heard this name. I was going to say AnimeCast, but I'm like, that. I've definitely heard that name before.
I think we've referred to it as that before.
Have we?
I think so.
Maybe it was us.
Do you think that... Here, keep talking. Distract them a little bit while I do some background.
So anyways, guys, we'd like to say bye on our hands from AnimeCast. We definitely didn't steal that name from anywhere. It is 100% ours. No one else has that. Matter of fact, I am getting that just don't use that name. I will sue you into oblivion. I will sue you into the ground. Did you find anything?
No, there's no AnimeCast.
Okay, well then let's use. No, we can use that. But anyways,
this one is funny. Trash Taste. That's a funny.
That's a
podcast.
That's a funny name. That's a good name.
These guys have views too, bro. 1.08 million subscribers.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, can you...
Those are our competition. Those are the guys we gotta beat.
No, not competition.
Trash Taste?
Shout us out. Shout us out.
Our fellow companions.
Yeah, shout us out. I love you, whoever you are, even though I haven't watched it yet.
Oh. Alright, a name.
I just said
comment down below.
AnimeCast.
No, I don't like it.
Comment.
It doesn't roll off the tongue easy enough.
Yeah. Yeah, comment.
Yeah,
we'll figure
let us know.
out. We'll figure one out.
Hope you guys enjoyed the second episode. Make sure you leave a like. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week.
Take care.
Take it easy.